Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I painted this really cute loose Christmas ornament card. This is really super fun, quick and easy to do, so let's get right into it. So I will have all of my supplies listed in the description down below. So I'm just going to work from one bulb at a time. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill this in with water now. Okay, so for this one, I think I'm going to do like a traditional yellow red blue, so I'm just going to grab some of this yellow and just start plopping this in, and I want it to just bleed and spread. And then I'm going to rinse that brush real good, grab my red right away and just plop that in where I want it. And then I'm going to grab my blue and I'm just going to get this in here. I'm going to go ahead and wet the next one, and then we're just going to drop some colors in again. All right, so for this one, I think I'm going to go ahead and grab my green. And I'm going to get this in. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab some of my blue. Maybe I'll get that. Oh, well, we had blue on that side already. Oh, well. Let's go with red and see how that will mix in with these colors. For this one, I think I'm going to grab some blue again, but I'm going to have to grab over here. So this is just mostly the phthalo blue. And I think we'll put it down here since I had it on the other side. So I'm just going to get that and just let it spread out. Then I'm going to go in with the purple, I guess, because we haven't used the purple yet. So maybe I'll put that up here. And then let's grab that pink since we haven't used this yet. And I'm just dropping it right in. Okay, so I really like how these turned out. So now we're going to go ahead and do the little pieces at the top here. And I've just got my Winsor and Newton silver and gold ink. So I think I'll do gold for a couple of them since I haven't used this one yet. And again, you want to make sure it's really mixed up. So give it a good mix before you do it. You want to do it in a watercolor too. You do you, but I'm going to go with a gold and silver because I do like a little bit of shininess to my cards. Even if it's not a whole lot, they're just tiny pieces. I find it just adds a little something to it. Now I do find this gold one here is a little bit more watery than the silver. So if you don't get it mixed up really well, then you might just have to go and do another layer to get it quite opaque. But I think I'm going to do these two in gold and then maybe this one down here in silver. If you're enjoying this video, then be sure to hit the like button. It really does help my channel out, and subscribe for more watercolor tutorials. So I'm going to let those dry pretty good for just a couple of minutes. They do dry fairly quickly, but you want to give it enough time before we go over with our ruler and make the little lines, the little strings, I guess they're called. So once all of that's dry, I've just got a little ruler here, and I've got my Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen in black, and this is a small nib, so it is pretty small, and I like using this one when I'm doing strings like this. And this ruler just broke, but it's kind of convenient for this size card. So all I'm going to do is line it up in the middle of this little circle thing, and I'm going to try to get it like as even and straight as I can. And then I'm just going to go right from here and go up. And I'm going to go over it twice just to make sure I get a nice line. If you'd like to paint along with me in real time, then go ahead and check the link in the description for my Patreon. You get access to all of my tutorials along with my line art, my reference photos, and I'd love for you to join me over there. And I think for this one, since we've got some paint left over, I'm going to do a few little splashes of paint here and there. So I'm just going to grab a smaller brush. I've got my size 4 here. And I think I'm just going to use a couple of the colors. So we've used blue quite a bit and some red. So I'll probably do some blue and red. And I don't know, I'll just start splashing and see how I feel. So I'm going to go in with my phthalo blue here, and it's got to be watery enough. And maybe I'll even use my other brush just to kind of get a few little splatters going here and there. And I want to do them in different directions, and then I'll get quite a bit of water if I want like a few like bigger ones. So like that, maybe I want like a couple of blue splatters right on top, and maybe I'll do, so I'm grabbing quite a bit of water, like a big splatter in here. So like that, and a couple little ones. So I use the brush for some little ones. And then I might go in and just do the same thing with the red. So I need this to be very watery. And if I want to like lessen any of them that are on the bulbs, I'll just go in and dab those, and it kind of just makes those a little bit lighter as it dries. And then the ones that dry around them will dry a little bit more opaque. Perfect. So I think I like how this looks. Very splashy, very loose, but very fun and easy to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.